Shaun, three good performances in recent weeks, culminating in a really important victory on Tuesday night against Huddersfield. Is the challenge now to replicate that first half performance in particular on Saturday against Reading?
Yeah, I think so. It'll be slightly different, or it will be a different game just because of the way that Reading are out of possession. There's similar sort of speed in how we attacked. We weren't as good with the ball against Wigan, but we were very good defensively. I'd say Crawley the whole match we were very good with the ball. So we're showing signs, of the players are really, that we can be an attacking threat.
Reading had some good wins against Bolton and Rotherham this month, a good point at home to Birmingham. Last time out, what sort of challenge will they pose? That's maybe a little bit different from the reverse fixture earlier in the season.
Well, I hope our performance is better than that game. That was one of we were really poor that day. I remember that quite clearly. I'll do more tactical work on them today, but if they press the same way, they'll probably allow us certain parts to build up, and then they're very good on the counter attack. They've got really good 1v1 players. They've got good players. I'll have to do more tactical work and then figure out how we play against them, particularly in that build-up phase. But I like their players. They've got young, talented guys, and they're getting good results. So really good game.
No Hunt, the manager, were you played against him as a player back in the day?
Yeah, I would have played against him. He was the manager when we played them in the Championship. I think they'd gone through a few changes. So know him a little bit, not too much.
A bit like us, a little bit of a trouble passed off the field. It's good to see them. Hopefully with an impending takeover. I think we saw some news earlier this week, which is good for Reading.
I don't know too much about that club. I think the last time we played them, I think they thought that takeover had gone through, or a different one. So for their fans' sake, the staff, fingers crossed that club gets a bit more stable. I don't know loads about them, but I know they've been through a bad time. And obviously they haven't had that takeover, so for their fans and players and staff, hopefully they get the right owner for them.
Just on the injury front, any update on Cara, Cal Mack? I know you said we're struggling with a little bit of a virus recently. Stephen Sesson, on you said you just want to get match fit. Any update on the trio?
Cara trained again today, so I'll see how he is tomorrow. The rest, Cal's better. Sessignon, we're training hard, and Dion the same really. I know Dion was really quick to come back, a lot quicker than we'd expected. So everyone's okay from the other night that started. So I've got a few decisions to make really.
And Chris C has been pictured back amongst the group as well, which is great news. And does he give you another option moving forward?
Yeah, he will do. We've definitely missed him, particularly in that 9 position. But it'll be a few weeks away. So he's back training. He started off with the gym work, so no, he's not on the pitch yet. So it'll be a few weeks.
I think this is the 5th game in something like 15 days. Come Saturday, tough number of games with the injuries we've had to deal with as well, and you've had to utilise the squad, haven't you? And you'll do that again on Saturday. Yeah,
I have to. I'll make that call tomorrow. I do listen to my staff. Graham Barrow was brilliant in the last game in terms of his opinion and really starting a discussion. So we'll do the same. I'll watch more Reading and then I'll make that call as I always do the day of the game.
But it must be difficult, obviously, coming into this one on the back of a couple of good results and performances. Part of you probably doesn't want to change the team, but equally you need to look after certain players and legs and fitness levels.
Yeah, it's all of that. Yeah, so I'll need to figure that out. Sometimes I get it right. I guess that's the art of the job. Try and get it right more than you don't.
I think Reading will have a full week to prepare for this game. They didn't have a game midweek. Do you read into that too much, or?
No, I think there's different parts in the season. We all have the same thing. I think I would say it's definitely been harder. I think this is something as a club we've tried to speak to the EFL about with international breaks, not really scheduled in League One, particularly of some of the clubs. And I think there's 3 of us kind of made it to the 4th round of the FA Cup. It becomes harder. But no, you play football. I manage a football club. It's not a hardship. Yeah.
And then we go again Tuesday. So lots of games, thick and fast. But as you said, we're in a good run, good vein of form, and hopefully back up the win with another 3 points at the weekend.
Yeah, look, it's not been easy. I think we've had seven new players, 7 leave in January. That's a hell of a lot, and it's sort of been like that all season. I think the numbers are far too high in terms of the stability of the squad. That's just the way it's happened this season. We've had to work with that. Yeah, we've got good players that are probably not in that development stage now. I really like some of the young wingers, the young nines, but they probably weren't at the stage to, or I was over-reliant on them. Squad definitely feels different. So yeah, the more time they play together and train. Tactically, we've been trying to do things very similar throughout the season. Just more time with the guys together and a bit of a stable sort of period. With hopefully then you'll just see the performances continue. What I did like in the last game is, and we've had it in other games where performances are good, but in this time we were clinical in that final third. So I hope that continues.